I wanted to create an afternoon tea that was really modern and really fun, decadent, but full of things which are really delicious and things that people actually want to eat in 2021. So kind of scrapping the rule book a little bit on the tradition-bound afternoon tea. So there's no sandwiches, we've got sausage rolls, we've got a slice of cake, and yes, it's very beautiful, but I always think things look good when you know that they're going to taste good, and so you can see it's a slice of cake, you can see what's inside. We've got loads of amazing flavors. We've got custard, jelly, ice cream, sausage rolls. It's like a glorified kids tea party, so it looks great, but it's kind of hitting all those spots for like the delicious stuff that people actually really get excited about now. The style inspiration was very much drawing on the opulence and decadence of the Regency era, and also the incredible splendour of our setting, which is the Theatre Royal on Drury Lane, which has just been refurbished and just has the most spectacular Regency interior. So drew a lot of inspiration from the interiors, and also, but most importantly for the food, I was really looking at what people like to eat now. So visually it's very Regency, but actually what's on the stand is designed for 2021. Yeah. So this is basically like a delicious cocktail, and really refreshing, super delicious. It's a custard base, and we have these cute shell bowls. Ta-da.
Thank you.
That's what we're here for, right?
You are licensed saviors.
Got the top of the columns that were all re-gilded with gold leaf. We cleaned up all of these statues and put lights on them. We did these torch chairs all the way around this rig. I think audiences need to be persuaded to come into central London. They need to be persuaded to come into enclosed spaces. We've said all along they're safe. We have brilliant ventilation, and we believe that the audiences can now come in, enjoy themselves, but we have to set the bar pretty high, and we want to, with Drury Lane, set the bar extremely high. I want to be the first 5-star theatre destination in the world, frankly, and I'd like our teas to be a magnet. I want people to go to the theatre, have afternoon tea before or after, or just come to this beautiful set of rooms and have a luxury tea. And they don't need to go to the theatre, but it brings people into the West End, it brings them in, it uses public transport, it uses the restaurants and the cafes. We've got to make the place vibrant again, and not just the West End, all over Britain.
I think right now the outlook for theatre is very positive, and what Theatre Royal Drury Lane is showing is theatres having to think outside of the box a little bit more about how they get audiences back through the doors. And the Theatre Royal Drury Lane is a great example of that, because they're not just thinking about the shows, they're thinking about audiences coming to see the theatre itself, to have afternoon tea, to have a drink on the terrace. So theatres are having to think much more broadly about what they can offer audiences. And it is very positive at the moment. Audiences seem really hungry to come back and see live entertainment and to be sitting next to each other in a theatre and enjoying that communal experience. But I think we are worried about the winter months and what restrictions that may bring, especially in terms of more lockdowns or the return of social distancing, which quite frankly I don't think theatre could face any more of.